Good morning, friends. Once again, it's Durga from IT one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. At this time, we are talking about Scala and Spark workshop, and we are in the middle of doing ranking and sorting using Scala in developing Spark-based applications using Scala as programming language. So, as I have been mentioning, this is a backup session for the live training that is going on for the corporate. So, you can watch the video, but you will not be able to ask any questions. So, let me just set it up and then we'll start. I'm just validating that the video is streaming. The video is streaming properly on YouTube, and then we will start the WebEx session. So now I'm setting up WebEx. Just give me a moment. Yeah, now I'm setting up WebEx. Hello, folks. This is Durga. I'm not sure. Only there are few in WebEx. Is WebEx working fine, or is there any issue with WebEx? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Can, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. Is it fine now? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Let me share my screen. And then we will start wherever we have paused yesterday. So let me log into the lab. Let me get the credentials from the lab. And then I will log into the lab and then we will take it from there. Okay, and also let me launch IntelliJ today, and let me develop using IntelliJ as well. Okay, I will show some things which you might, which you can, which can help you in using IntelliJ effectively. And these things might work in Maven also, but there will be some differences. Okay. So here I am creating a new project. So the problem statement of this application is to basically get the dense rank. So what is dense rank? If there are 10 products which fall in top 5 And if we are trying to get top 5 priced products, we have to get all 10 products details. We should not just get 5 of them. Okay, so that is the definition of the dense rank. So I will use the existing project, and then I will actually create a worksheet here. New worksheet is REPL, is nothing but REPL. So here open products. It will save as .sc extension. We can write our code here, and then it will show the results on the right side of the screen. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to start with. Okay, I think I have to create a new project here. It will not. This might not work. So I'm creating a new project here. SBT. Okay. Here I want to use 2.11.8. 2.12, there are some issues with respect to Spark, and I'm using use auto import, and then I'm creating a new project called retail, and then finish. Okay, it will take some time to download the files, and then we can actually start developing the logic. So to set up the project in IntelliJ, first time it will take some time. Okay. So now everything is resolved. Okay, I think I already have existing project, and I will be using the same thing here. Okay. So here we can use worksheet. Worksheet is nothing but REPL, and we can start with importing arg.apache.spark.sparkconf and then context. So we can pick up those things from here. Okay, like this you can actually execute the entire program without writing any functions, classes, etc. Okay, this will help us in testing the things, testing out the things. Okay. If you save it automatically, it will actually launch this for context, and then we can actually submit the jobs. It will take few seconds. Okay. Now I have products in this location, so I'm using hard-coded strings for the path. Okay, and here I am reading from products. I have given products, and it's always better practice to make sure that the path, everything is correct. That we can do by just saying products.count. Okay, and save it. So there are few issues with respect to permissions. Okay, so it is not working actually. Anyway, let me use the Spark shell from here and try to run this from the Spark shell itself. I don't know why it is not running. I have to troubleshoot this issue, and I don't want to waste my time, waste the time here. So we'll try to develop directly in the same way as we have developed total revenue earlier. Okay, so I'm copying this code, and I'm writing a new Scala a new Scala program, and I'm naming it as top N products. Okay. So we'll pass the number of yeah, you are right. I should have created it as an object, but I think it is automatically changed it to object because I have the code as object. So I think it is fine. Let us see whether it will work or not. It's a good point, Ramesh. Okay, so I want to pass the first parameter with the number or second parameter probably. First parameter I might want to pass path, and then second parameter I might want to pass how many top n products I want to display. Here I am hard coding the path, so I will pass only one parameter to fetch the top n or top n priced products. Hence I am using args of 0, and then I am saying price product. So I am giving the name like this. Okay, and save it. And here I have to give products. Let me test it out to make sure that it will work. Println products.count. So first let me hard code here, and then I will modify a little bit. Top and priced products. I did not start the recording. Let me start the recording also. Yeah. So we just started writing program for top and priced products, and I have just written this small program and tested it, and it is working fine. So from running as application, it is working fine, but worksheets, which is similar to REPL, there are some issues. So for now, I'll be primarily focusing on developing the application using the program files itself rather than worksheet. Okay, so we can remove this. And as we have seen earlier, we can apply the map function. First, we need to filter out this record. So let's create a variable called products filtered, which will filter out 685. And then I am applying the map function to get our product category ID and the record itself, the entire record. And then we want to use group by key. Okay. And group by key what it will do, it will actually group all the records within that category ID as a list. And now we want to apply functionality to get top 10 functions, so top 10 products. Okay. So here you need to primarily focus on Scala skills. Okay. So as I have mentioned as part of yesterday's session also, you can write function like this. So I'm copying this. We will use this as starting point. Okay, and first let us validate that I can invoke get all to make sure that it is working fine. Then I will improvise on it. Okay, and I have explained when to use flat map and when to use map on the grouped data using group by key. In this case, as we want to print everything in the array as a separate record, we have used flat map, and get all will just convert, uh, actually sort, and then it will convert the array into individual records, and that's why we have to use flat map, because the requirement is to convert our array into individual records. Okay, and then I can test it. So instead of collect, let me say take and 100. Okay, and then run top n products. Actually, top n products by category. It's not just top n products. So let us rename the program after this is done, after we validated this. Okay, you can see the output here. Okay, within each category ID, we are getting the highest priced product at the beginning, and then it's going in descending order. So it's the basic program is working. Now let me change the name. Okay, to top n products by category. Okay, top n priced products in category, simulating dense rank. Okay, so now what we have to do, the get all function is currently taking only one parameter, which is nothing but each output record after group by key. So there are 55 categories. So all 55 records will be passed to flat map, one after the another, and we are iterating through them. And each time rec will be that individual one of those 55 records, and then we are passing it as parameter to get all. Now we want to pass two arguments. One, the list means the record, one of those 55 records which have the first element as the category ID and the second element as iterable of those all the products within that category. Right now, I want to pass another parameter, which is the top n priced products. Okay, now let us start modifying this. As arcs of 0 plus. Okay, and now actually what we can do is let me create a top n variable equal to arcs of 0, and then start using top n everywhere. Okay, so we will pass this top n as parameter. And here also it will take two parameters. First one is record, second one is top n, which is of the int. Okay, and let us also refactor this, rename get top n priced products. Okay, okay, I think I have to. What is the issue here? Why it is showing error? Get top n priced products. Rec is first parameter, and top n is second parameter. Yes, it is correct. Okay, there is a bracket here. No, it's correct only. Now it is working fine. And if I have top n of int over there, and then pass top n here. Okay, I know what the problem is. Here I have to change it to integer because here we are passing uh, the parameter is of type integer, but we are actually passing the string type. That's why it was complaining. Okay. So now we need to use our Scala skills. First, instead of getting top n priced products, let's get top n products. So instead of dense ranking, let's implement sparse ranking itself. Okay. So now rec dot underscore two is nothing but a list after here up to here, right? So from this list, we want to get only first few records. We don't want to get everything. So here we need to explore Scala APIs and we have to develop based on that. And we can implement the sort by function to sort the data like this. So what it will return everything. But we want to get only n number of records based on the parameter passed here. So what we have to do, so sort by also will return a list. So the output of this also will be a list. Okay, so rec dot underscore two. Rec is nothing but a parameter which is of type tuple. And rec dot underscore two is nothing but iterable of string, which is nothing but a collection. And we are converting to a list. So we are converting iterable to a list. Okay. And then we are applying sort by function. And sort by will actually sort the data in descending order by price. This is the functionality which we want to use to sort the data. Okay. We are extracting the product price and then we are negating it so that data will be sorted in descending order. Now, if you do dot, there are several APIs on the list. There is a tail which will get number of elements from the end. There is head. Okay, so like that, there are so many APIs. So here, first we need to identify which function we should use. Okay, so you have to do some homework here and decide which function we should use. So I will give you probably 30 seconds. Go through this list. Okay, if you are not sure, if you don't have the IDE set up for you, you try going to Scala collections document, probably list, and go to standard library and try to identify what all functions are available in that and suggest me which one should we use. Okay, or you can also, so this here are the functions list. You can go to this and let me know which function we should use. Okay, I will give 30 seconds, go through that. And also if you have a Scala interpreter, at least Scala installed on your PC, you can just say Scala and then you can say val I equal to list 1, 2, 3 and then I dot and hit a tab. These are these functions you have. And you can go to this. I will give you 30 seconds and tell me which function we should use. We should not iterate through using for loop and all. Okay, we should use, that is not functional way of coding. Okay, instead we should try to apply the functions. In this case, we have to use only one function and let me know which one is that. Any guesses here? Okay, 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Okay, so let's try slice. I think slice is the most appropriate function. There is a tail. Tail will actually return all the elements except for the head. Head will only return first element. Okay, slice, you can see the syntax. It is expecting from and until. Okay, so before using it, again, it's better to explore it using your Scala interpreter before using it in our program. So here we have I as a list which have three elements. Now if I say I dot slice and 1 comma 2, it will we will know how it works, whether it works as expected or not. So when I say 1 comma 2, it is actually picking the second element and it is only printing up to 2. Okay, so let's see I dot slice of 0 comma 2. Now you can see 1 comma 2. So what it is, so as you guys are aware, arrays are read using 0 for the first element. So starting from 0 till the second element, it is trying to slice it off. Okay, if you have more number of values, 4, 5, 6. If you want to create many values, you can also say 1 to 10 to list. Val I equal to, also say this. So it will actually 1 to 10 will create a range, and we are converting to list using dot to list. Okay, and now if I say I dot slice of 0 comma 5, it will get me the first 5 elements starting from 0th element till the 5th element. Okay, if I say 2 comma 5, it will only print starting from third element till 5th element. So it will only print 3, 4, and 5. It will only list. It will only slice off 3, 4, and 5 from the list. Okay. Now we will use that slice function as part of our program. Slice, and we want to start from 0, and we want to slice it up to the top end, and then save. Okay, now it is saved. Now I have to run it by passing arguments. I'm not sure how to pass arguments in IntelliJ. Let me see. Okay. Any idea about how to pass arguments in IntelliJ? Shall I use with coverage? No, this is not the. Any IntelliJ experts who can guide me about passing runtime arguments? Edit configurations. Yes, I think this will work. Yeah. Thank you, Mahesh. I also figured it out. So here I just want to get 5 and apply, and I'm running it. Then say run. Now it is running. Now you can see for each category there are only 5 products. Okay, guys, I guess you guys can see it. Let me just scroll this up a little bit. Okay, if you see, this one. All top five products are of price 130. So there is a collision in ranking, which is called as dense ranking. And now we will try to improvise this same program to get a top n priced products, which is simulating the dense ranking. Okay, so we need to improvise this further. Okay, so again, why I am covering this is it's not very important from the certification perspective, but just to just to tell you how you should think in functional programming way and start developing applications. I am getting into these details. Okay, Scala skills play a vital role here while while writing the functions on group data using group by key. Okay, so here the requirement is to get top n priced products. Okay, so again it all depends upon how you design your algorithm. In my case, the design will be to identify what are the top n prices. Okay, so for that I just have to extract all the prices from this list and create a new list, and then sort the data. Probably I can create a sorted set or something where only the prices will be there in descending order. Okay, and then from the prices in descending order, I will slice top end products, and then I will iterate through the original list and see if any of these products actually fall in the top five prices within each category, and I will display it. So let's go piece by piece. First thing, what I want to do, I want to convert, I want to extract all the prices and make a, yeah, I want to extract all the prices into a collection. Okay, can anyone guess? So rect dot underscore 2 will give the original collection, and from this I want to extract all the I want to extract only the prices. I want to ignore everything else. So can anyone guess how I can actually extract the prices from this collection? So the collection actually look like, if we go here, let me show you how the actual collection look like. Okay, so I'm actually reading some products. I will give a minute. You think about it and give me the answer. I will display how the records look like, and you have to think through and come up with an answer. And now products is an RDD, and let me convert it into list. Okay, val products list equal to products dot collect. Okay, so what I have done, I just created a collection out of the data which we read from the files. So we created the RDD and we converted that RDD into a collection so that we get the context. Okay, so if you actually say products, what is the name? Products list dot and hit tab, you will get a valid function. It is not displaying all the functions, but there are so many functions which can be applied on this. Probably it could be a bug on this, why it is not showing. Okay, so you can say length if you want, and you can get the details of it. And also you can actually say products list dot for each, and you can do println and you can print out of it. So let me get only few of them. Take off 5 dot for each println. I'm not, let me do the slice. Okay, here I'm just doing slice, and I'm only printing from. I'm trying to print only first 5 for each println. Okay, now you see this data. This is nothing. So this products list actually have this collection, and I want to get only product price from each of these records. I don't want to get anything at all. So that is the first requirement of our function. Extract all the prices into a collection. So now I will give a minute of time to you, and you should think about it and guess what Scala based API we should use to actually extract that. We can write a for loop also. We can write a for loop and create a new list and assign that list to the assign those elements to the list. Okay, but we should not do that. So let me show you how I used to do earlier. So I'm going to my GitHub account. I will also show how I have written the functionality for the same function earlier. Here I'm trying to spend a lot more time because this is very important to actually develop proper programs. Okay, so I'm in the wrong repository. Durga code Hadoop EDW Cloudera Spark Scala. You can think by the time I search group by key. Yeah, so you can see here, this is how I have written earlier. Okay, but we should not write like this. This is traditional programming. Instead, we should go with functional programming. Okay, so how you should write? You have to use function called map. That's correct. So we should use map function. And this map, don't confuse with Spark API map. This is on the regular collection. Rec._2 is iterable, and we have to convert it into list. Okay, so now it has become the list, and on top of it we are applying the map function. So this list is Scala collection. It's not Spark RDD. Okay, that's correct. And you have to do 2 float. Everything else is correct. So thank you very much. So I will use this one itself. Dot to float. Okay, then we will get the prices from the list. Now, what we want the data to be sorted in descending order. So here, what we have to do, we have to say sort by sort by, and we can say just we want to sort it in descending order. We can just say like this. Then the all the prices will be sorted in descending order. Then what we have to do? We just have to slice from 0 to top n, and then this will return a list val top n prices. I just named it like this. So it's a list which will contain the top n prices. Okay. Don't worry about this error because we are actually returning iterable, and here it is, we don't have the return statement at the end, it is complaining. Okay. Now we have to iterate through the original list, which is this one. So actually what we can do is val products list equal to rec dot underscore 2 dot list, and then we can apply the math function on products list. Okay, and then we have to iterate through products list and see if there are if the price of the underlying product matches with the top end product top end prices. Okay, so what we can do, we can say val top end priced products equal to, so we have to iterate through this products list. So copy that, paste it here, and then for each record we have to look up and see if it matches. If not, come out of it. So which API we should use here? Again, this is a regular collection. This is not RDD. Okay, so probably we might have to use filter. Let's see whether it will work or not. So filter x equal to, what I have to do, x dot split comma, and I have to get fifth element, and then to float in. Okay, I'm not sure whether in work or not. Let us see how I can actually check. Okay, we have to check whether these prices are part of this uh, top end prices. Okay, so to float, and then I have to do a lookup, right? So top end prices dot, let us see what all functions available on top end prices. Okay, do we have contents? No, there is no contents here. Yeah, there is a contents. Okay, contents. Okay, so if what it will do, it will only get the records which are part of those top end prices. Otherwise, it will not return those. Okay, now let us try returning this top end priced products and see how it look like. So I'm just returning top end priced products. Okay, and then I'm running. Okay, Now you see for 36, we have 24.99. Let's take the example of 50. Okay, we have so many 130s. I think everything falls under top 5 for 50. Yeah, okay. Anyway, data is not sorted, so let's sort the data and use collect. Okay, so here I will be using collect instead of take of 100. Collect. And then here, instead of returning the regular list, in random order, I want to sort in descending order. So that descending order, either you can sort it here, or you can sort it here itself. Before applying the filter itself, you can sort in descending order. Okay, if you want to sort it here, now we cannot directly use that. We have to apply this logic because we have to sort by price on the products list. Okay, so here I have to say products list sort by, and then x equal to minus x dot split for to float. Okay, now the products are sorted in descending order, then we are applying filter function. Okay, now let me run this. So let me put it in different lines so that you understand the flow. So first we got the list of products which are in random order, we sorted them, and then we filtered only the records we are interested in by doing a lookup into the top n prices which we got. Okay. Efficiency wise, this program might not be very efficient because we don't need to iterate through all the records. We can improvise a little bit, but this is how you should think and start implementing in functional programming way. Don't use for loops, while loops, etc. So now let's validate for one of them, which is product category ID 2. The top priced product is 299, then 209, third one is 199, and fourth one is 139.99. And I don't know why it has printed only 4. Check for another one. We have 499, 299, 209, 199, and 199. So it's only getting 4 rank rather than 5. So there is some issue with the functionality. Okay. 0 comma top n. Let me see the parameters. I have given 5. No, parameter is 5 only. Let me run again. Let me run again. So for 26, we got 90, 85, 70, 59. Only 4 is coming. Interesting. So 0 comma top n. Let me print println. there could be some bug somewhere. I have to figure it out. X dot split. First, let me try it out here. With 0, comma 5, we got 5. Let me check for a few others. Okay, with 58, 241, 194, 130, 115, 100. Yeah, that's fine. 58 is fine. With 44, we got 6 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is fine. This also fine. Only with, I think it's about data. There are with 2, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think for 2 there are only these records. I don't know. I have to check that. I have to validate the data. Uh, let me do this instead of printing. Let me write it to a file. Okay. Dot save as text file, and data top n price products. If I could not figure out, we will ignore for now. But I hope you guys understood the way programming should be done uh, using the functional programming aspects of Scala. You should avoid the looping and all those things as much as possible. That is not functional. Okay. So if you compare this logic with my earlier logic, which I have developed, so this was my earlier logic. Okay, I have iterated through loop here, and also I have iterated through loop here. If you compare that with this one, this is far more readable and far more expressive uh, than the traditional way of programming. Okay, this is the main thing which you need to get. Okay, now let me open a new session. Okay, with respect to 2, we got only 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with 5 also we got only 4. So I have to validate, but yeah, for some, probably it could be the data itself might be in that way. Okay, so let me just check. CD retail DB products plus LTR VI part. And if you go to 2, and there are many records, I don't know why it is only getting 4. Okay, what I got with 2, I got only up to 139.99. I'm not sure why the other things did not come. There is a bug in the code. I will troubleshoot later, but this is how you should write. Okay, so we first extracted the prices from the. No, Ravindra, it is giving results correctly for few, and for few it is not giving correctly. Okay, so there is some bug somewhere. I have to troubleshoot, and I don't want to spend time here. Okay, Ramesh is saying slice second parameter is not inclusive. No, that is not correct because when I use from the command prompt, no, that is not the issue. I will troubleshoot. I will troubleshoot the issue and come back. So you see, with slice 0 of 5, I got 5 records from the list. Whereas here, I got only 4 top prices for some reason. I have to check that. Okay. Anyway, I will have a look at that, but this is how you should develop. That is main thing. You should understand and you should digest the functional way of programming things. Okay. And tomorrow I will give an exercise means on Monday I will start with an exercise. We will try to implement similar functionality on New York Stock Exchange data. Okay, and if you have any questions, go through this code. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will also paste this code as part of the chart. And if you figured out the bug in my code, let me know. I will fix it. Okay. So any questions here before we wrap up today? And let me try one more thing. Okay. So what I will do is products list dot filter. Okay. I will send an email to everyone after the class after 12:30 so that you get the code. Ramesh is saying that complete code did not come. Anyway, for now, I will just copy paste this function. Okay, I just copy pasted this function. So let me try this one before we wrap up for today, and then we will catch up next week. So rec dot most likely the contents is the issue. I think contents is breaking somewhere. Anyway, I will not be able to do it now. I want to move on to Hive. So let's wrap up for this session, and we'll catch up on Monday. I will try to identify the bug and I will try to figure out the solution. But be prepared to write to perform the exercise on Monday, and then we will actually get into data frames starting from Tuesday, and we'll wrap up with data frames. Data frames will take 2 to 3 sessions, so the workshop will be extended for 2 to 3 additional classes. It will not be completed within 20 hours as planned. Okay. Okay, then I will keep you on mute for a few minutes, and also I will stop sharing and I will come back. And those who are on YouTube, thank you very much for joining the session. And as you guys already know, this is just a backup for the live audience, so I will not be able to take any questions. If you need any environment to practice, you can practice using labs.itversity.com. The plans are 1495 for 31 days, 3495 for 93 days, 5495 for 185 days. Whether you learn through streaming videos or whether you learn through class, whether you sign up for the lab or not, you can avail our forums, discuss.itversity.com, and raise your questions over here, and we'll be glad to help you. And there are army of volunteers who is answering the questions to accelerate your learning. That being said, thank you very much. Bye. And before leaving, if you like this video, please click on the like button. And if you want to share with your friends in social networking platforms, you can just click on share, and you can share on your social networking platforms. Thank you. Bye.